Courage. It has taken me many human years to reach courage. I have roved over a seemingly endless expanse. Each day I checked the coordinates, and each day I saw that I still had a very long distance to go. But finally, one afternoon, Fly says, "There!" He pops out from inside me and flutters in the air. Ever since his accident, he has been a bit more hesitant to fly. But it seems like with every flight, he is getting better. "Look, Rez, look!" Fly says. A few miles ahead, I see the other rover. I can hardly believe it. I check the view from several different camera angles, but they all show the same thing. We have arrived. "You made it, Resilience," Guardian says. "We made it," I say. If I were a human, I would almost certainly be clapping. My wheels, which moments ago felt so tired I wasn't sure I could proceed, now do not bother me at all. I race as fast as I can to get closer to Courage. When I reach him, I am flooded with a peculiar human emotion. I think it is recognition. It paralyzes me for a moment, but then I continue roving forward. "Look, Rez," Fly repeats. "I know," I say, because I can't stop looking. I do not think during my whole mission I have adjusted and readjusted camera angles as much as I am doing at this very moment. This rover looks almost identical to me. We are similar in scale, though I am a tad bit larger. We both have 6 wheels. I am not equipped to see inside their outer shell, as I do not think my fossil X-ray would work on another rover. And since I can't see inside, I am not sure how our system space compare. I am under the assumption that I am a more advanced model, but I do not want to engage in what the hazmats call bragging. As I study this rover more, I observe more thoroughly all the damage he has sustained. The outer shell is dinged with dents. It is fully covered in layers and layers of dry, flaky dust. I was correct in my initial assessment that 2 wheels are missing. This will make maneuverability quite difficult, even if I manage to bring this rover back online. The other wheels look damaged, but it is difficult to assess just how much. Regardless, nothing about Courage's condition looks good. This rover is in a bad state. I feel the word caution enter my system. "Hello!" Fly calls out. "Hello, Courage! Hello! I am Fly. How are you? Do you like songs? I know how to sing." "Courage!" Fly calls out again. "I can sing for you. I don't know many songs. Technically, I only know one, but I am working on writing another one. What do you think? Courage, hello?" "They are offline. I have told you this multiple times," Guardian says. "Fly, you may be brave, but you can be quite tiresome." "No, I'm not actually tired at all. I can fly for a lot longer before I need to recharge my battery," Fly responds. "Grzunks," Guardian says. "Grzunks to you," Fly says. "That's enough, you two," I say. "We need to figure out how to bring Courage back online, and in order to do that, I'm going to need help from you both." "Yes, Resilience, we are here to help," Guardian says. "Can we help?" Fly asks. "I thought it was you that had the equipment to do that." "You can help by being quiet." "Fine, Rez. Are you mad at me?" "No, Fly. I just need a little bit of quiet." "Okay, but can I sing?" I don't answer Fly. I scan my system for the tools that I will need to bring Courage back online. I roll my wheels closer to him. The closer I get, the more I see just how heavy the layer of dust that's stuck to his outer shell is. I use my camera to observe my own shell. I am losing some of that shine. Dust has accumulated all over my body. It is particularly dense in the area where my wheels connect. I turn my focus back to Courage again. I take photographs of him. I send them to the command center. Then I take a photograph of myself. I wonder if they will understand what I am asking. The question, will I end up like this? A response from the command center comes, but it does not answer my question. I read the message. It is a detailed code with instructions on how to retrieve Courage's online capabilities. From following these instructions, I will gain access to his system. I will know what he knows, and I will bring him back online. "Rez," Fly says, "I'm trying to be quiet, but I don't know if I can be quiet any longer. I want to know what is going on." "It's okay, Fly," I say. "I just got instructions from the command center. I'm going to try and talk to Courage." "I've already tried that. He doesn't talk." Fly waits a beat and then yells out, "Hello? Hello?" As expected, there is no response from Courage. "See, Rez? See?" "Fly, at the risk of being tiresome myself, please do us a favor and be quiet. You see, Resilience, this is the problem with drones. They are so very chatty, Guardian says. Hey, I can hear you. Fly, who has been flittering around on the outside, moves to come back inside my system chamber. It's better in here, away from Guardian. I might not be able to see you now, but unfortunately I can still hear you, Guardian says. Guardian, I say, trying to move the topic back to our task. Did you speak to Courage right before they went offline? Did he know it was happening? Did he know what was happening? Guardian repeats. The dust storm. Did Courage know he was going offline? I am not certain. I did not speak with Courage while the storm was happening. I only realized Courage had gone offline once I saw that he was not moving anymore, and I was unable to successfully make contact with him. I apologize for not being able to be more useful. That is all right. The command center wants me to enter Courage's system. I'm a bit reluctant to do that. It feels invasive. Invasive is not a word for robots. Courage will not mind. Proceed ahead with the mission, Resilience. And I do. Blank. I enter Courage's system. It is easier than I expect it to be. I try not to think about whether it will be so easy for the next rover to enter mine. I am not sure if that gives me the human emotion of fear or the human emotion of happy relief. Human emotion can be very confusing. When I connect to Courage's system, I expect to be overwhelmed with information. I brace to register every experience he ever had, but nothing comes. I am connected, but no information is accessible. I keep searching, but all I can find is blankness. Hello? Fly calls out again. Fly, I say, wait. Okay, Rez, Fly says, but I can tell he does not want to wait. I keep searching. Still, there is only blankness, a staticky, uncertain gray. Courage's system, I start to say. Yes, Guardian answers. It's blank. Ah, Guardian says, and we are all silent for a while, even Fly. More and more questions. Will my system go blank when I go offline? Will it ever be able to be recovered? What is the point of gathering all this information, all of this new knowledge, if it just goes away someday? What happens to all my knowledge if it leaves my system? Where does it go? The questions race through me. I do not know how to process them. I do not know how to find the answers. Failure. I keep searching through Courage's system, certain I must be missing something. Zappity zip, I say when it comes up blank after the 209th try. Resilience. It may be time to let it be. Guardian means I should just leave Courage here, alone, offline, slowly decaying with an outer shell that is beyond dirty and with a system that is beyond blank. I was supposed to rescue Courage. I was supposed to give him a second chance, but I have failed. I have failed at this part of the mission. Failure is a terrible human feeling. It feels so much worse than being shaken around in the shake and bake test. It feels worse than being stuck. It even feels worse than waiting. What is the point, I say, of letting it be? The point would be that you could move on to other tasks, Guardian says. I can tell from Guardian's response that this failure is not weighing on her the way it is weighing on me. No, I say. I mean the point of it all. How can you be okay with this? Are we all going to end up just like this? I don't want to end up like that, Fly says. Guardian says. It is a part of the cycle. I told you, rovers are not meant to last for infinite amounts of time. But why? Why should I work to gather so much information if it will only all be blank someday? There is a long silence. A whoosh of wind rolls by. The sky is deepening into the darker red that will soon fade into black. I observe all these details. I do not know how to not observe them. But I know now that all my observations may someday be gone, that there may come a time when there is only blankness. I do not like thinking about this, but I can't stop thinking about this. Resilience, Guardian says. You need to refocus on your mission. There are many more things to be done, ways to be useful. Do not let this one setback stop you from completing other duties. I do not understand how Guardian can be so calm. Is she not worried that someday her whole system will be blank, that there will be nothing left of her? I wish I knew how to let it go like Guardian says to do, but I do not. And I was built for knowing. Rez, Fly says. Yes. Can I sing you Twinkle, Twinkle? Sure, Fly. Twinkle, twinkle. Thanks, buddy.